Iron spikes, like medieval minefields, were buried in the path of the oncoming Mongol armies. The Chinese could afford to employ people to fight for them. In the borderlands, the Mongols met a force of heavily armed mercenaries. Who were loyal, as only mercenaries could be. Reinforced by the mercenary troops, they marched into the fertile plains of northern China. Few of the Chinese villagers had seen a Mongol warrior before. And few of the Mongols would have journeyed this far into China. It was the clash of two alien cultures. There was only one certainty: the Chinese would never forget them. Plundered without mercy, and from each conquest, Genghis Khan took his own reward: a high-born wife from the vanquished.
The greatest fortune a man can have is to conquer his enemy, steal his riches, ride his horses, and enjoy his women.
Further east lay an even greater prize. With a population of 350,000, 13th century Beijing was one of the most sophisticated cities on earth. Capital of the northern Chinese Empire, famous for its grand palaces, gilded temples, and markets overflowing with silks and spices. In his quest to take these riches for himself, Genghis Khan faced one huge problem. Standing between him and the conquest of the city was a wall. 12 meters high and 30 kilometers long, with 900 guard towers. To a nomadic army used to fighting on the open steppes, these fortifications seemed impregnable.
I'd trained my men to attack with the speed of the wind. Now they had to learn the guile of the wolf.
His first tactic was straightforward. He waited. The Mongols set up camp outside the city and stopped supplies from getting in. From Chinese engineers who had defected, his generals learnt to build catapults, portable defenses, and battering rams, the tools of siege warfare. The Mongols were in no hurry. They feasted on the supplies they captured. Genghis Khan turned Beijing into a prison. Within the walls, thousands starved to death. The survivors resorted to cannibalism. Finally, Genghis Khan's army was ready to attack.
All who surrender would be spared. Those who did not surrender, but opposed with struggle and dissension, would be annihilated.
Despite enduring months of starvation, the commander of the Chinese army still controlled a formidable garrison with thousands of men and a powerful array of weapons. Genghis Khan knew that few in the first wave of the attack would survive. So he forced captured enemy prisoners to wheel the siege engines forward into the killing zone. It is said that each of his own warriors was given a silk shirt. If the arrow penetrated the body, it took the silk with it, making it easier to draw the arrow out and minimizing the wound. But despite the Mongols' attempts to master siege warfare, the Chinese were still much more advanced in their military technology. They responded by filling bombs with crude oil, molten metal, chemicals, and excrement. Despite the ferocious bombardment, Genghis Khan ordered his men to advance to the walls. Once again, Chinese prisoners were in the front line. As the city fell, the Chinese commander had just one option. Genghis Khan was so confident of victory that he left his army to capture the city. His final command to his generals